Hey there, superstars. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give, and I am coming to you guys currently from Dubai, and I'm just trying to find some place to actually do this live for you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm finding it a really interesting place to kind of be in. Let me kind of give you a little bit of the lowdown in just a second, but I'm hoping this connection is actually going to work. I have just got off like a 14-hour flight all the way from Melbourne, and I'm super tired. I think I got to the airport at like 2 a.m. this morning, and 2 a.m. And I couldn't sleep, and so it's been an interesting journey coming over here, but I really wanted to deliver. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm talking kind of quiet because it's a really interesting energy here. It's the first time I've ever actually been to Dubai. I'm not going to be here for long. I'm just in the airport, but I'm planning to spend a bunch more time not a bunch more, probably a few nights just at the end of my trip. Come November, end of November, I'll be back into Dubai, and that's when I'll get to spend a bit more time here. But I had an interesting experience as soon as I got off the plane here. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that and just kind of use that as a little example of what the message I wanted to bring to you guys today was, which was, if I can remember what the hell the title was, it was something like, know when to adapt to your environment and know when to be the change. And definitely coming into Dubai airport, I am like, okay, I'm definitely going to adapt here. As I got off the plane, there was a woman in front of me, a mother with her children and her husband, and she was, it's 42 degrees here in Dubai. It's pretty warm even in the airport, and she got off the plane from Melbourne, Australia, in a singlet top, and she had a jacket not on, right? And so as we got off the plane and we're just kind of walking up the walkway, so we're not even in the actual airport properly yet, there was a bunch of just air support staff, and they really didn't like that this woman was in this singlet top, and her husband really noticed that. He really picked up on that straight away, and he's kind of edged her to hey honey, you want to put on your cardigan or your jacket? And so she did, but it was kind of just this interesting experience, and then I got put through the security search because I think the buzzers are quite sensitive, and I've got a few pins in my hair, and I think it set the buzzers off. So I got taken into a room with a woman to search me and all this sort of stuff. So it was kind of an interesting experience with that as well. And then so anyway, I don't want to go into all the different little culture stories right now because there's been a few, and I've only been here for about half an hour. But I wanted to kind of convert just my little bit of experience into knowing when to adapt to your environment, knowing when to change it. And particularly for me, as I'm going traveling, and I'm just about to I'm going to be boarding a flight to Rome and be traveling around Italy for about 5 weeks before I go into France. And every single time I go into a different country, it's a completely different culture, right? You would have had that experience for yourself. And I think it's really important wherever you're going to know what the culture is that you're stepping into, and actually have the desire to actually change, not change it, to adapt to it, instead of, just walking in and bringing your culture, have the respect. That's the word I was looking for. My brain is not working. I have had I think I've had about 2 hours sleep over the last 24 hours. So it's not crash hot. But yeah, so just wanting to bring a little bit of that, and I can't wait to share with you guys everything that I'm going to be learning, not only for my own personal development and my self-discovery, and that's what this journey for me is all about, but also when I go into different cultures and different environments, about what the different people are like and how we're expected to act and behave, and you know what that culture, how to respect that culture, and also how to be a good change in different environments as well. I know I'm going all over the place, but I also just I watched this this short kind of video on the plane, which was it's kind of a short movie. It was kind of geared more towards children. It was like an animated movie, but it took my interest because it was highlighted. I traveled with Emirates, and it was one of their highlighted movies to watch, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And the story was actually about you know, a young woman here in this culture, and actually going on a journey of pretending to be a boy so that she could actually, you know, make something for her family. And it was a really interesting way for me to get you know, just a little bit more perspective on the culture and the expectations, and you know, really wanting to respect that. And also another little story, oh my god, I'm going all over the place, you just got to bear with me because I'm traveling and just brain dead. But I remember when I came, I think it was on my way to London back in 2015, and I didn't stop in Dubai, I stopped off in Abu Dhabi. And at the airport there, I was traveling with my partner at the time, so my ex-partner now, and I remember going up an escalator and him holding my hand, and then we literally, there was a sign on the escalator with hands being held and a big cross through it, and like a big penalty sign, and I was like petrified. I was like, oh, get off. But you know, you've just got to know your environment usually before you get there, so you can have kind of a heads up. And anyway, I really wanted to like be cruising down the whole airport here, but again, I'm picking up on some different cultural things here, and I don't think somehow that people would like me just cruising around like I normally would. So I decided I'm coming to kind of a bit more of a quiet little, I don't know, part of wherever the hell I am right now, but off to Rome and arriving later tonight. And I needed to squeeze in this Facebook Live, and I hope that my brain deadness is still of value to you, and I cannot wait to show you more of the places that I'm going to be visiting, particularly Rome. Oh my gosh, over the next 5 days I'll be in Rome, arriving later on tonight Rome time, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. So let me check in and see who's been able to join me. Have you got any questions or comments or any words of wisdom or any highs? You know, you guys know by now how much I love connecting with you. So I've got Jonathan and Phil and Pankaj and Spletlin. Oh my gosh, my mind, brain, speech is impeded. Okay, and Elivarison and Tim. Hi Vanessa, safe travels on your European adventure. Thank you, my friend. I so appreciate that, Tim. And Alex is here, and Sashin and Brian. Hello to you. And Tommy and Vanessa. Yay, I made it. Yes, I made it to Dubai. Still one more trip. I think I've got another couple of hours here at the airport, and then I've got another 6.5 hours to Rome. Final destination, super excited for now. And thanks Vanessa, and Terry's here, and thank you Pankaj. I'm going to take that as a compliment, looking unique. And Filippo and Gary and Terry is, yes, thank you for the safe journey wishes from sunny Spain as always. I love it and may get there soon. And Ahmed and Melbourne, yes, I think you've probably picked up on it now that I'm in Dubai, just at the airport here. Got some people watching me. All right, so Vanessa, as the saying goes, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Absolutely. I was trying to wait till I got to Rome to actually say when in Rome, but you took those words right out of my mouth, Vanessa. Absolutely. And Sanula's here, and Kapsu, and Asmatula. And thank you so much for those safe journey wishes. And Andrew's here, and Lee and Sarah. Thank you so much, my friend. And Con is here as well. Awesome. Okay, so I really hope that me just sharing a few of my thoughts and a few of just the little experiences that I've had, just really getting off the plane today, has just kind of got you thinking about, where you should be adapting to your environment, where it's respectful to and the right thing to do, and where in your other environments in your life, you don't have to be changing physical location in order to change environment. Your environment is the environment that you bring. It's the environment between you and others, in your workplace, in your relationships, in your family dynamic, wherever that is. So think about that as well, and whether you need to adapt or whether you need to change, and what would be the smartest, most progressive, most conscious thing to do wherever you are. And I really hope that that's of value to you. And last little comments, I can see, I don't know if I said thank you so much, Con, and I can see Eric has just joined. So anybody just joining me, I hope you catch a recording, hope it's of value. And I am signing off, but I'm gonna send you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you to wherever you are in the world today. I hope it's beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary, and I hope you've had much, much, much more sleep than I have, and your brain's functioning. And Sanola, great. I spent 5 years in Dubai. That's so awesome. I can't wait to get back here at the end of my journey and really check it out. So I love that. And Robin's here as well, and Satish, you seem always on the move. I like to be, Satish, thank you. And Con, I'm loving that you're loving my enthusiasm. That's awesome. And all right, so awesome. I hope this message has served you. I'm signing off. I'm sending you all of my love, and I cannot wait to come to you from beautiful Rome tomorrow and share some of that beautiful wherever I am with you, and hopefully have some value to add. Sending you guys much love, and I'll see you all then.